Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, friends. The topic of today's lecture is error handling. In this, we will study what is an error, what does error handling means, types of error, syntax of error, and how to fix syntax error, runtime error, logical error. Dealing with errors. So, let's address our first question. What is error? Errors are mistakes or faults in a program that causes our program to behave unexpectedly, and it is no doubt that the well-versed and experienced programmers also make mistakes. Programming errors are generally known as bugs, and the process to remove bug from program is known as debugging. What does error handling means? Error handling refers to the response and recovery procedures from error condition present in software applications. Error handling helps in maintaining the normal flow of program execution. No matter how smart or careful you are, errors are your constant companion. With practice, you will slightly better at not making errors. Here are some types of errors: syntax error, runtime error, logical error. Number one is syntax error. It is the type of error which prevents the code from running because of incorrect syntax, such as missing semicolon at the end of the statement or missing brackets. These errors are detected by Java compiler and an error message is displayed onto the screen while compiling. It is also known as compile time error. Here is an example. If you try to create an if statement that does not include the condition in parentheses, even when the condition is present on the same line as the if statement, that is a syntax error. Most common types of syntax error: using incorrect capitalization, splitting a string over two lines, missing parentheses, forgetting to import class, missing curly braces, forgetting the class or object name as part of method call. Okay, here's a question: how to fix syntax error? When syntax error occurs and when you compile, the compiler will detect syntax error and display error message. The compiler display a message on the screen and we will easily detect error and can fix it. The second one is runtime error, a type of error that occur, or we can say detect, during the execution of program. Runtime error discovered when the user input invalid data or a data which is not relevant. It occurs when a program does not contain any syntax error but asks the computer to do something that the computer is unable in reliably do. It normally occurs due to wrong input from the user. How to detect and fix the error? Runtime error are not get detected by compiler and hence identified at the time of code execution. Runtime errors are getting to fixing set after once code get executed and errors get identified. Here is an example. If the user inputs a data of string format when the computer is expecting an integer, there will be a runtime error. If we divide 2 by 2 and we put 0 as input, the error also occurred, is shown. Here is a question that how to handle it. To handle the error during the runtime, we can put our error code inside the try block and cache the error inside the catch block. The next one is logical errors. A logical or logic error is a mistake in a program source code that results in incorrect or unexpected behavior. It is a type of runtime error that may simply produce the wrong output or may cause a program to crash while running. Logical errors occur after the program compile and run and due to the fault in algorithm. These errors are not detected by compiler nor by JVM. Logical errors are also known as semantic error. Logical errors are arising out of an incorrect meaning. Here is an example. If a programmer accidentally adds two variables when he or she meant to divide them, the program will give no error and will execute successfully but with an incorrect result. Why logical error occurs? When there is a fault in the logic or structure of program, by multiplying two numbers instead of dividing, adding two numbers instead of subtracting. Logical errors in Java programming can be extremely difficult to find because they don't reflect any sort of coding problem or an error, the use of Java and language element. The code runs perfectly as written, it just isn't performing the task that you are expected to perform. Logical errors can be hardest to find. Steps Here are some steps to resolve logic error. Step 1, understand what you are trying to accomplish. Step 2, understand what your code did. Step 3, form a hypothesis. Step 4, resolve syntax error. Step 5, start debugger. Step 6, identify key variables or conditions. Step 7, steps to your suspicious code. Step 8, look at relevant variables. Step 9, predict what suspicious line should do. Step 10, compare your expectations with reality. Steps 11, think about your logic. Step 12, to fix the problem. Okay, friends, this is it for now. Thank you for watching this presentation, and please also write what you have learned from today's lecture in the comment box. Allah Hafiz.